So, hi guys, good afternoon. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And now I will start my presentation, but before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Decla. My student number is 218. And let's start my presentation. So, can you guess what is my holiday destination? Can you guess it? No, okay. I will give you some clues. Okay, there are three pictures here. The first picture is about Indonesia. This is Indonesian map. And then the second one is smartphone, iPhone. And then the third one is beach. So can you guess from these three clues here? No, it's so easy. Okay, the answer is Batam Island. Batam Island is my hometown, of course. So, okay. So where is Batam? Where is Batam located? So, Batam is located in Indonesia, of course, and then it is the biggest city in Riau Island. Batam is consists of three islands. The first island is Batam Island, and then the second one is Rempang Island, and the third one is Galang Island. So Batam is near to Singapore and also Malaysia. Batam to Singapore is only take like 45 minutes by using ferry or fast ferry. And then if you want to go to Malaysia, you need like around 2 hours because it's a little bit far. It's further than you want to go to Singapore. Okay, the next slide is about why am I choosing Batam? Because I have 5 points here. The first point is it is near to another Asian countries like the previous slide. It is near to Singapore and Malaysia. And then the second one is Batam is free trade zone. The third one is fascinating beaches, and then also many seafood culinary. And the last one is many resorts with amazing view. Okay, the first one is near to another Asian countries. Like I had explained it before, it is near to Singapore and Malaysia, and it is also like because it is near to another Asian countries. There are a lot of tourists that come to Batam like for shopping or maybe just for recreation or like a short trip, like Singapore tourists or Singaporean or maybe Malaysian or maybe like another country also, like another Asian country also come to Batam like just to know about Indonesia. And then why Batam is free trade zone, or why Batam is called like free trade zone. Okay, Batam is free trade zone. It means like if you want to sell or maybe buy like smartphone or maybe like another kind of gadgets with a lot of brands that maybe you cannot really easily find in another part of Indonesia, like another province of Indonesia, you can find in Batam because Batam is if you buy like smartphone or maybe gadget in Batam, you didn't have to pay the tax because of Batam is free trade zone. But if you want to sell it again to out of Batam, like another province of Indonesia, maybe you want to sell to Jakarta, or maybe you want to sell to Bandung or maybe Malang, you have to pay the tax, including the fee. Like yeah. And for your information, the tax is a little bit expensive than you by yourself in Batam, and then you just brought it to another part of Indonesia. Okay, the next one is fascinating beaches. Because of Batam is consists of a lot of island, and there is surrounding by a lot of islands also. There are a lot of beaches um, that will give you like a beautiful scenery. The first one is like this is just one of the examples, one of a lot of example in Batam Island. The first one is Mirota Beach, and then the second one is Mubut Island. Mubut Island is also a beach, but you have to use maybe like a ferry too, but no. People in Batam usually called pompong. Pompong is like a traditional ship. um, it's like canoe, canoe is like yeah, traditional ship to go to Mubut Island. And then also Tegar Putri Beach, it is like a new beach. Actually it is not a new beach, but it is a beach that just people around there found a beautiful beach. Like this is one of the unknown beach in Batam. So the next one is what is the most iconic in Batam? The most iconic in Batam is Baralang Bridge. Baralang Bridge is like the I think the biggest bridge in Batam that is connected three island in Batam. The first island is Batam Island, and the second one is Rempang Island, and the third one is Galang Island. So that is why it is called Baralang Bridge. So you can see here, this is the scenery when we are in Baralang. Okay, the most interesting is the seafood culinary because of Batam. Batam is known as surrounded by a lot of beach and sea, and it is makes sense that a lot of people usually consume a lot of seafood. And then if you want to eat seafood in Batam, you should eat in like a Kelong seafood. Kelong means restaurant. It is like a Melayu language. And then, but the most iconic food in Batam is gonggong. Gonggong is like a snail, like a sea snail, and then we just boiled it around like 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes, and then you can eat with like chili sauce or maybe like a traditional chili from Batam. And then also many resorts with amazing view. Resort is also like the main business in Batam because Batam is like a tourism place. Because there are a lot of maybe like a lot of things that interact any kind of tourists from another country in all over the world maybe. So I will give you like two the best resort of my for based on my version. I mean, the first one is Montego Resort. Montego Resort is like a resort that has a lot of that has amazing scenery, because you can see like this kind of pool, amazing pool, I mean, and then there is a you can see sea also, like beach, but yeah, it is so beautiful. And then also the second one is KTM Resort, or people usually call KTM Resort. It is near to my home than Montego Resort because Montego Resort is located in Nongsa. And in both of resort, you will get a luxurious facility, and then also there are a lot of good food because like yeah, I have ever taste the food in both of these resorts. And then we're going to the next slide. Okay, Batam has a lot of many shopping center because for Malaysian tourists, they say that Batam is cheaper than their own country, than in Malaysia, and also Singaporean also like that. Um, the tourists from Singapore and Malaysia is usually come to Batam like shopping, grocery shopping, because yeah, it's just like for their kind of daily needs. And then this picture is one of the shopping center in Batam. The first one is Mega Mall, and then the second one is Nagoya Hill. Then I think Nagoya Hill is the most crowded mall, that which crowded by which is full of tourists sometimes in the weekend. And yeah, you should try to go to this kind of shopping center. And that's all about my presentation about holiday destination. If you are interested to go to Batam, you can go to Batam. Maybe you want to have a new experience of shopping, or maybe you like to shopping, or maybe you want to find another alternative, if you want to find a newest version of gadget or maybe smartphone. I don't know, but I think you can find here easily, more easily than another part or province in Indonesia. And I think that's all of my presentation. Thank you for your kind attention, and see you.